Hello and welcome back to the Arab Gamer. I'm Elzib and we are back in Civilization 5. If you recall last episode, well, it weren't last episode, last session even, we started our series with Babylon. We spawned around several warmongering civs. We've got Shaka to the east, the Aztecs to the south. Sorry, no, it's Shaka to the west, isn't it? The Mongols to the east, and also the Germans too. We've not had to have any worries about the Egyptians though, because they're too busy with their cool blow sticks, or whatever they are. I don't even know anymore. And their weird pillars that look like they've came straight out of Civ 2, where you used to make the throne room yourself as you went through the game. So if you recall last episode, we actually had war declared on us by the Aztecs, but their efforts were futile. They didn't realise just how far ahead on tech we are, so we're really going to continue to follow that path, hopefully. So let's just refresh ourselves on what's going on. We're building Petra in Babylon 2.0. We've got 6 turns left on that, in addition to this turn. We're getting a workboat in Akkad, just so we can get the fish, and that'll increase our food output to from that tile to 5, which will be brilliant. And also we're just finishing off our watermill in Babylon, and hopefully that's finally going to deal with the problems we've had in terms of our food shortages. So our pikeman needs a bonus. We'll give him the heavy terrain bonus, because when it's not forest, it's jungle, and when it's not that, we've got hills. It's only this section really that's quite plainy. Let's choose a new research then. So let's see what we've got now. If we unlock compass, we'll be able to extend the range of our sea trade routes. We could also go for guilds and try and get Machu Picchu, and that'll massively increase our gold output in the capital, and also it'll increase our faith too. The other option, we could get engineering, and that'll allow us to build aqueducts, establish new trade routes, and build bridges. But we're going to go for guilds, I think, and then we'll go for education, and then we'll go back to engineering. We'll go for some of these more war-related techs a little later. Oh, look at this though. Washington has completed Notre Dame and the Parthenon on the same turn. And you know why? It's because of this. Look, their capital is actually smaller than New York, which is no surprise really, because I think more people go on holiday to New York really. I think that's the case. It might not be. I might just be telling lies. I don't know. I'm sure we'll find out in the comments, maybe, if we're lucky. I don't know. Right, so Babylon's completed its watermill, so we're on 6 food per turn. So we shouldn't worry too much about the food output, although actually maybe we still should, considering how small it is. Look at New York, size 13, and it's not even the capital city. Although having said that, none of the capital cities actually seem to be bigger than that. So I'm confused as to why it's so large. Maybe it's just got a lot of salt and wheat tiles, but maybe not a lot of production. What else could we build? We could get a mint, and that'll increase gold by 2. Right, there's 4 turns to guilds, so we'll just pick something that's going to take us 4 turns. And I think we'll just go for the cargo ship on that basis. Meanwhile, Akkad has finished our workboat, so we can get... Ooh, this one's just as difficult to decide. Maybe the Hagia Sophia? Oh no. The production in this city is actually horrendous. So let's go for... Well, we could do with more happiness, I suppose. Or actually, no, I've already changed my mind. Let's go for a circus. It'll still give us the happiness, but it won't cost any maintenance fees. Get the workboat to work, that fish, and if we look at the citizens now, I'm sure this should increase in a second. Okay, maybe not. Maybe not. Let's wait. So what's this guy doing? Let's get him to Get him to finish off that farm there. Now we're going to need to bring a worker down to repair that tile. Continue to push the Aztecs back. I'm sure they're going to want peace eventually. Look at this, here we go. But no, I'm in no position to want to make peace. And look at this, Shaka's actually declared war on him too. So maybe this will be the start of a good relationship with him. Let's have a word with Shaka, see how he's doing. Joint declaration of friendship? No, okay. He doesn't like us that much then, if he doesn't want that deal. I think it was a brilliant deal personally, but he may think otherwise. It looks like we might actually get Petra. It really is starting to shape up for us in Babylon 2.0. And I'm still quite surprised at how large a city it is, because it's going to be size 6 next turn, and it's all desert really. The only places it's getting its food, well actually yeah, we did do that trade route I suppose. That would explain quite a bit maybe. Right, so we're going to send one back to Babylon, and we'll send the other to Babylon 2.0. Continue to push them back. I mean, yeah, look at this, Tenochtitlan might fall, so if we can force them into moving some of their units to Teotihuacan, they may even lose their capital. Oh, what? How did they do so much damage then? Oh no, I've just been really stupid. Teotihuacan was actually able to shoot our composite bowman from there. That was a pretty horrendous decision, and we may just lose our pikeman next turn because the amount of damage that composite did on him. No worries though, we can just remake what we lose. He's not really pushing anymore, so we don't have to worry about that. Oh no. Oh no. What? He's just like getting everything, he is. Look at him. He's not even got that many desert tiles. What does he think he's doing? What a joker. Right, that does not shape up well. It doesn't bode well for Babylon 2.0. In other news, we can start building... Wait, what? Can't we? Oh no, we need to purchase that tile. Okay. There we go. Now we can build Machu Picchu. Now we're gonna get a gold bonus soon, hopefully. If we're lucky. Possibly. Maybe. Probably not though. Okay. So what could we build here instead? Okay, let's get the library, because we really need to get a national college, because if cities are getting things like that faster than us, it probably just means that they've caught up with us in terms of science. So we're also going to go for education, as we said. I think it might be time to make a offensive retreat, in which we basically just run away, and we'll regather our strength in Babylon. Look, we can just buy a composite bowman with all the money that we've built up. Maybe we should have bought it in Babylon 2.0, but that horseman can't really do that much, can he? No, he can't. Look, that's why he's running over to Babylon to see what he can do here, see if there's any tiles he can destroy. Doesn't look like they're following us. Okay, well, in that case we may as well make peace. If we're not going to be able to push him back, we'll just make peace, and we'll get a bit of embassy from him too. I think maybe had Shaka made the declaration of friendship, maybe I'd have continued the war just to aid him a bit, but in that case there's not much point really, is there? Okay, I've moved into the wrong city. We need to move into Babylon 2.0. Right, next turn. The only thing I'm worried about, if you look at Genghis Khan's cities, they really do span quite a way, and I'm quite worried that they are perfectly prepared just to start declaring war on us as well. Okay, that's that horseman dealt with. What should we build in Akkad? We finished the circus. Ooh. Should go for a shrine? Or... I know, yeah, we'll go for a stables, shall we? No, it'll only increase production by 1. It would be much more suited to get one in Babylon 2.0. So let's get... I think I'm really worried I won't be able to get any of these because of how poor the production is here. So let's just get an amphitheatre and increase our culture that bit more. Let's continue to bring this guy down. Right, cargo ship. You're gonna send food back to Akkad. Good. Are you on production focus? Okay, it doesn't make a difference. It's working all the tiles but 1. So you're gonna construct a mine for that copper. Right, good. There's 6 iron in that one vein, so we'll hopefully be able to fund an army throughout the game. I think frigates use iron, don't they? But privateers don't. I think that's how it works, but I'm not certain on that. Right, so we want to get him to fix that copper as soon as possible. Right, so Genghis Khan actually covets our land. Doesn't look like anyone else does. Montezuma probably does. Okay, maybe not. Oh look, they don't actually hold a grudge on us for the war, mainly because he declared war on us, and not the other way around, I'd assume. Let's get that market, because we're going to build a national college in Babylon 1, hopefully. And then we'll move straight on to universities in all of our cities. Right, let's fortify this guy. Oh, look at this. Washington, he wants to make a deal for our copper, but no, I'm not having that deal. I'd much rather have his gold again. Okay, he doesn't want it for 9, maybe okay, no. 8, there we go, 8 gold. That'll boost. Oh, look at this, even he's making deals now. Brilliant. But he can only, okay, that's not really worth it. I'll just see if I can't get it from someone else. Look, Bismarck's came along now. No, he's too cheapskate as well. What about Mongolia? Right, where do we check what deals we've got on at the moment? Is it diplomacy overview? Yeah, here we go. Deal history. So we've got 3 deals at the moment, and only one of them is for copper. So I'm sure we could find someone else. Does Shaka want copper? Oh, look at this. Yeah, he does. He'll throw sugar at us because he's got it in bags and bags. I mean, just look at him. His like teeth are all, they've all just rotted away. Like you can only see little stubs every now and again coming out of his face, and that's because he's been eating so much sugar. He's just like drowned himself in it, and it's not a surprise. It really look. It's not exactly in short supply, especially with the spices so close. Sugar and spice makes things nice, that's what they say. That's their official rule, in fact. And, well, I don't really want to argue with that. I mean, I think maybe it's a pretty good rule. Unless, of course, you're worried about losing your teeth, in which case you probably shouldn't stick to that rule. And look at this. Rameses, he's like finally grabbed his second wonder, or third even. Of course. Oh, I thought that was the pyramids, but no, it's just the one that lets you get a free copy of your units. I can't even remember what it's called. That's how bad this is. Let's see, what's it called? What's it called? Where is it? What's it called? Hello? Hello? Oh, okay. We just can't find it whatsoever. Oh, here we go. Terracotta Army, that's the one. And he also got Stonehenge. In fact, if I was him, I'd have built Stonehenge around the Terracotta Army. And I think it would have actually done... It would have given all of the new units an extra promotion. They actually added that to the game very recently, in fact. Not a lot of people know that though. Look at this. Aztecs, they love us that much. They just send in caravans with endless numbers of, what's this, mattresses they send in. And also, that camel's going to be sold as well, alongside the goods that are with it, because there's only actually one guy that's on his way to the city. So yeah, that's going to be pretty useful. Look at this, maybe they're sending some blood diamonds too, though I don't think we should accept them. Yeah, I think we'll have to pass on accepting those. So just 5 turns until Babylon completes Machu Picchu. Oh, and look at this, he now wants open borders. What a joker. I don't want open borders, so I'll just take his money. Good deal, I think. And if he gets a bit too close for comfort, we can always strike the deal off. We just start shooting at his units whenever they enter on their own accord, and he won't have a clue what to do. Oh, look at this. He's really starting to pump out the wonders now, and in fact you can see, I think that might be the oracle that he's building in his capital as well. But look at this. Babylon 2.0 is starving. That's not good. So let's send our cargo ship back. And look, it'll instantly fix the problem and they're back up to 4 food. Okay, that's that pasture finished. And I think we are going to build a stables in Babylon 2.0 before we get our university, simply because Babylon is going to need to have time to get that as well alongside Akkad. So what do we want next? We said we're going to go for engineering, then we'll be able to get metal casting, that'll unlock the workshop, and that'll increase our production big time. Then we can choose between machinery, physics and steel. It's likely to be physics and steel, because then we can get musket men, and I think it's the general consensus agrees that shooting at people with a gun usually does a bit more damage than a crossbow. Right, so I think it's time to send our worker back. He's done a few more additions. Oh, and look at this. Washington, of all people, you want a research grant. We're going to refuse it just for now. Oh, he is top of the table though, so yeah, maybe it is worth making that deal. We're on 51 size per turn. It's pretty difficult to tell whether or not that's good. Let's open the demographics, we'll be able to see. So yeah, we're actually first in terms of literacy.